moving on to next Saturday, June 10th, UFC Fight Night. Derek Lewis versus Mark Hunt from Auckland, New Zealand. So Derek Lewis, once again, going on the fucking road to go beat up another heavyweight.
In his home country.
Very far, far away. Yeah. Mark Hunt, kind of on a little slope. Oh, but you, since you won, you get to choose who goes first to pick. It's an FS1 card with 2 fights on the early prelims. Is that 12 fights?
I'll go first.
All right. So starting off with the... Oh, let me get this switched over to... the UFC Fight Pass early prelims. All right. So first fight.
Maybe.
Dong Young Kim versus T-Balt Goatee. GT versus the Maestro, the other Dong Young Kim. You said you were going first?
Yep.
All right.
And I fucking hate going with the Frenchman. But I'm going with the Frenchman.
All right. I'm good with that. I don't know. I think Kim maybe lost his first fight, then won his last fight. I can't remember, but I remember good things. It's been a while since we've seen him. The Maestro. Seems like we saw him twice last year. So the feature bout for the Fight Pass prelims. J.J. Aldrich versus Chan Mi Jung.
Chan Mi Jung?
Versus, yeah, from South Korea.
Jesus, that girl looks Irish as fuck, even though she's from the United States.
It doesn't.
But, I mean, the green helps, but...
That's people from Ireland help populate the United States, so she could be Irish as fuck.
I understand this.
She could be, like, both of her parents could be Catholic Irish and Irish Catholic, and fucking, she has 30 siblings.
Her fight picture should be the fighting Irish stance.
Yeah. She should, like, sell sunscreen, you know? Guaranteed
she needs
go through gallons of them. I'll go with JJ, just because she's
got
been in the UFC at least once. Versus Chan Mi. I don't know where she's fought from. Maybe Invicta, maybe somewhere. Maybe she fights out of South Korea. Seems like there's going to be a lot of fighters from that.
That's very
close to.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
It's way closer than we are.
Way closer. Which that's probably not a good thing that I went with the person that's got to fly farther. So starting off the first FS1 prelim fight is Kichi Kunimoto versus Zach Otto. It's been a while since we've seen Zach Otto.
Zach Otto came in originally as a late replacement and kicked some fucking ass. I picked against
Seems like
him.
we've seen Kunimoto before too.
Why does he look like a bronze statue in that picture?
Yeah, he looks because of his hair. The dyed hair makes it look like that.
It's weird.
Yep. Is this me?
No, it's me.
Okay.
And I'm going Zach Otto.
All right, I'm good with that. For the same reason, I'm kind of regretting my last pick. The fact that, I mean, if they fly early, then they'll probably be fine. But I would imagine anybody that's taken that trip, you know, close to the day of the fight is probably going to be hurting.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm sure there's fighters that are like, fuck it, I don't care, I could do it. Like, fuck Cain Velasquez, like, oh, I'm good enough. I train at AKA.
Mexican.
I don't need to worry about
I'm Mexican.
an
I don't
altitude
need to worry about
higher
Mexico
than Denver.
City.
Yeah. John Moraga versus Ashkan Mokhtarian, the assassin. Shadow Man from nowhere. The assassin. 13-1. Is this me?
Yep.
Motherfucker. I mean, instantly I want to go Moraga, because I don't know who the fuck this guy is, and I'm not a fan of his name. I'm sure once I hear it, like J-Check, can go fuck itself if you want to try and read that. Man, and I've seen Moraga, but I don't think he's done horribly well.
He got to fight for the belt once.
Okay.
But everyone in 125's got to fight for the belt once.
Yeah. Some people multiple times. He might have been on the show, maybe. The other guy. I wish I knew where he was from. That would help.
I'm glad he's got a unique name like the Assassin, though.
Yes. Definitely helps with not confusing him with the other nicknames. I guess I'll go Moraga. Just for UFC experience. All right, so moving on to the next FS1 prelim fight. Luke Gemwa versus Dominique Steele. Non-stop, action-packed, Dom T. Dominique Steele.
Man, Dominic Steele is not having a great UFC run.
He's got, as far as like dudes that have a 14-8 record, that's pretty rare, and you're in the UFC.
He's strong as shit, though. But
he's a guy that I could see going, I'll be fine, dude. I'll just fly in a couple days before. I don't want to spend that much time.
He trains out of Ohio or close to there because my buddy from back in Ohio trains with him.
Yeah.
In the Columbus area.
Oh.
So, but I mean,
a lot of big gyms out that way.
There's a decent gym in Columbus and Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And then
Stipe
works at
not a big gym.
No, that's not a big gym.
I don't really know of any big gym in Ohio. I'm sure there's gyms out there.
Oh, and Rich Franklin's gym that him and
don't hear any of those guys.
None anymore.
Nobody trains in that gym. Yeah, I remember that, but that was like a decade ago.
Against an 11 and I don't know. I like Dominique Steele. I'm going with him.
Yeah, I'd probably go with him too. But who knows? All right, feature bout for the FS1 preliminary fights. Damian Brown versus Vink Pichel from Hell. Pickle. Well, you got a hometown guy in Damian Brown versus U.S. from Hell. So maybe like the desert somewhere. Maybe like Indio. I don't know. Good record though, 9-1. Versus an experienced vet from Australia, where they're known to eat some punches in bunches. I think I'll go Damian Brown.
Oh, shit. I'm all right with that.
Yeah. I think I don't know. Just feels more comfortable. All right, so that's the feature bout for the FS1 prelim fights. Now moving on to the FS1 main card. Alexander Volkanovski versus Mizuto Hirota. I have like seizures at the end of reading all these goddamn names.
I gotta go Volkanovski.
Yeah. I'm alright with that. For show, they're still like both close range, so travel's probably not going to be an issue. Hirota's got some experience.
Losing.
He's fucking had more wins than your dude, too. And more draws. He's experienced it all.
He's got a lot of draws.
He's got experience.
But he has no experience submitting a guy.
Exactly. He don't fuck around. It's like he could have submitted somebody. It was a draw.
His ass beat.
What he did in those two draws, he choked somebody out and then just decided to go to sleep because fucking choking people out is boring to him. It's like, it's a draw. We both fall asleep. All right, cool. Next fight. Ooh, is this me?
Yeah.
Sweet. Tim Elliott all day versus Ben Wynn. I like Ben Wynn, but Tim Elliott's like, he was, great against DJ. I watched his fights on the show. Pretty good. I think his last fight, he wasn't as
He wasn't that great.
He wasn't as like
but he was still
dynamic.
won it,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm good with Tim Elliott on that one. All right. Ooh, fucking nipples. Ion like Zion in Lyon Cutelaba versus Henrique da Silva.
I'm going to Silva.
Damn it. Although I'm good with the Hulk, man. Nipples
I like
got power.
Cutelaba, but I just think that da Silva
I think
gonna fuck him up.
He's just got to weather it and just. I think Cutelaba's he gasses himself out. It's fucking. Although they both.
But this is kind of a don't blink type of fight, where
which could be boring as fuck.
Could be.
There's been so many fights where they're like, "Don't blink," and then it's just like neither people engage.
Silva
it goes
is
to
never
decision.
going to a decision, and Cutelaba seems like he's done it maybe once.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm good with that. Faux show, fight of the night, probably. Or maybe not. Dan Hooker, dirty slut, Dan Hooker versus Ross Pearson.
This is you.
This one, I'm going with Dan Hooker.
The dirty hooker.
Yep. Ross Pearson.
I'm all right with
love
that.
Ross Pearson, but he is getting long in the tooth in this game and hasn't looked great in his last fights, whether he's won or lost, which I think is kind of a mixed bag.
He's been losing a lot lately.
He's an older dude, and I think this is one of the UFC fights where it's like, oh, put this new up-and-comer against kind of somebody's on the backslide.
We've seen Hooker a few times, though, and he's got a spotty record.
Sure. But that doesn't, he could turn it around. I mean, fucking Pearson's not got a shining fucking glowing record either, so they're both they win about twice as much as they lose. But that's not very good. All right, so moving on to the co-main event of the evening, Derek Brunson versus the man that will not be denied, Dan Kelly, the old man that somehow seems to always win, versus Derek Brunson, looked like shit against Anderson Silva, and then he doesn't always show up.
I agree.
Doesn't always show up.
But he's going to beat the shit out of Dan
totally
Kelly.
Good. Here's the thing. I probably would have gone with Brunson too.
And been upset.
But I can totally see Kelly winning
Kelly
this.
win it, but I don't think he's going to.
Because I think I picked Kelly last time because he's the fucking man.
He is the man. I like
he's
Dan
at home
Kelly.
too, so that helps him. And I think that's just when he fights, when they go to Australia.
It's pretty much it.
Yeah. I'm good with that. Because Brunson may
He's
just not
too
show
old
up.
to fly on planes. His knees will explode.
Yeah. Well, and it's like he doesn't need to fight that much. Fights, once a year, twice a year, however
this
long
is
they
your
go
choice?
Oh, I'll go Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis versus Mark Hunt. I mean, heavyweight could for sure go either way. Derek Lewis has been looking better in every fight, I think. Taking on harder competition. And Hunt's just kind of, chinny.
Always one punch away from knocking anyone out.
Chinny, bang, bang. It's been a while since he's had a walk-off knockoff.
Walk-off knockoff?
It's been a while. He's known for it, but it's been a while. He's been the one getting finished recently. But yeah, I'm totally good with Derek Lewis. And Mark Hunt might be his last fight. I know it's probably coming close to, and he hates fucking working for the UFC, so it's not like he's, aside from
he's
getting
going
paid,
to Ryzen and making some money for a couple fights after this.
If he goes to Ryzen, he needs to stop complaining about juiced fighters, because they don't have the testing that they have, so he's going to go fight cheaters there too.
Yeah.
More so than the UFC. All right, so starting from the bottom,
I got Gowdy.
I got Aldrich.
I got Otto.
I got Moraga.
I got Dominic Steele.
I got Brown.
I got Volkanovski.
I got Tim Elliott.
I got Da Silva.
I got Dirty fucking Hooker.
I got the Brunson.
And I got Derek, the Black Beast, Lewis from Houston, Texas.
Tejas.
The man, the myth, the legend, the up-and-comer heavyweight, which will probably be fighting Ngannou soon, I'm sure. But yeah. I imagine this is going to be a fun fight.
I hope it is.
They're going to a location they only go to like once a year. You know, they don't take the UFC maybe twice a year. But, you know, I mean, they'll do probably a pay-per-view there and then like one of these types of cards.
They usually do it in Australia, New Zealand, every once in a while.
It's a FS1, so it's probably a smaller venue. Like they go to that huge fucking arena, and they like it was the Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, that was Australia.
They'll do huge fights there. Should be good. Hopefully, I'm excited. And I think there's just this be a while before we have a break, which is fine because I kind of missed having the fights on the weekends.
Yeah.